Okay, so now that we have our hearts drawn, now we are going to add the color. So we're going to do color on the inside of the heart, and we're also going to create a background. But you need to remember that we do want to choose colors that are next to each other on the color wheel, because these colors are going to blend together. They're going to bleed into each other. And remember, if you have colors that are opposites, they are going to create the color brown. So we don't want colors too far away from each other on the color wheel. We want to make sure that they're all next to each other. So the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to get a marker, and I think I want a blue heart. So I'm actually going to do my first heart blue, and what you're going to do, just like we did on Friday, those of you who had me, we actually did this project on a little square piece of paper, so you already know how to do this. We are going to take our marker and we're going to hold it on its side. We're going to create this nice thick line around our heart. Your paper should be nice and dry by now. If they are not dry, you want to wait until it dries. You want to do another part until it dries. Okay, and we're just going to outline it just like that. Perfect. And then I think I want this one green. I really love cool colors, so I think I'm going to do this heart green. And again, see how I'm holding it on its side. It's on its side. We're on our bellies, not our tippy toes. The marker's on its belly. I'm going to outline that heart. Perfect. Now I'm going to create a background, and I think I want warm colors in the background, so I'm just going to do some little confetti dots in the background. You can do different sections, different colors. Maybe I want the top orange. And I think I want to add another color down in here, and I think I want pink. That is also a warm color because it has red. It is red and white, so it is actually considered a warm color. And I think I don't see a red in here. I really want red. I think I'm going to do some red down here. You can do this however you want. Just make sure the colors, and that's okay because I've got red and yellow, and although they are not next to each other on the color wheel, that's okay because what's going to happen when they come together? They are actually going to create orange, and that's okay. Perfect. And then I need another color up here with my orange, and I really like that yellow. I think I'm going to splash some more yellow here. Perfect. Now we're done with our marker part. Now we are going to go to our water. All we're going to need is water and a brush, and we are going to move this color to the center. See how that actually creates a beautiful watercolor. We're just going to push this water to the center. Make sure you have plenty of water. Move that color around. Move that pigment around. Perfect. And I think I might go back and do that red, his mouth red, so I'm going to leave that. And I'm going to leave his eyes white. Okay, I'm going to clean my brush. I'm going to do the same thing here. And again, I think I'm going to leave that mouth open because I think I'm going to go back in with a pink or a red and color the mouth. See how I'm just kind of pushing that color around? Just pushing it around. I love watercolor. All right, now I'm going to do the same thing with my background. I'm going to get some water on my brush, and it's just going to create this beautiful little tinted. I'm going to go right over my little confetti spots. You can't hardly see this in this light, but it is kind of pushing that color around. It's okay if it bleeds into your heart, that's okay. Just like we did on Friday with that little piece of paper, we're going to do with this bigger piece of paper. And we're doing 2 hearts. Okay, perfect. And then I was going to go back and do the mouth. red, and voila. And now I have a completed picture. You will bring this to the drying rack and get a wipe and clean your hands and go to Carpet and read a book.